Hi friends. This morning I just wanted to talk to you about ways to increase or strengthen our immunity with this coronavirus going around. And before we get started, I want to say that I'm not doing this as a medical professional, but as someone who is very interested in health. And a couple of people who have taught me a lot are Deanna Minich and Tracy Konoski. And if you need their contact information, feel free to reach out to me. They're both very knowledgeable women. So if you are on any sort of medication that has interactions with, say, grapefruit or any other food, check with your doctor before you do this. And I'm hoping that there'll be at least one suggestion here that will be helpful to you. Bhakti's in the room, so he might come and join us a little bit later, but for now, I'm in my jammies because I want to start with sleep. So it can be hard when things are crazy and we're kind of watching the news to get sleep. There's a lot of resources online for sleep hygiene, so easy to find, but if you can't find something that makes sense to you, please reach out to me. Most of us need at least 7 hours. Some of us need 9 hours of sleep. And when the world's going crazy, that can be hard to do, but it's so important for keeping our body strong. Of course, eating nourishing food and drinking lots of water all the time. But I think especially when we're under increased stress, both physical and emotional stress, that can be really important. Decreasing sugars, which is hard for me right now. I'm just craving lots of processed foods, but seeing if you can limit them as much as you can. Moving, of course, with yoga or a walk or anything else that makes sense for you. I think most of the yoga studios I know are putting stuff online. I'm just going to do a few simple sequences, but otherwise you can find my stuff at Willow Tree Yoga, which is in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. She's putting stuff up on a Facebook group. Of course, being kind to yourself, right? And meditation is so useful here to soften the mind and to keep us from getting so high in cortisol that we are burning through everything that we need. So once again, I have some simple meditations on my website, but there's lots of resources. So once again, reach out if you want to start meditating and don't know what app you should try. I can give you lots of suggestions for that. All right, so when I am trying to strengthen my immunity, I usually start with thinking about vitamin C. And so I'll cut up a lemon or a lime and squeeze half of it, depending on the size or the juiciness, into a full cup of water and drink that. I usually try to drink that before I drink anything else. You can also get vitamin C capsules. I like Pure brand, so I will also add a couple of those to my supplements when things are getting rough with flu or any other sort of travel, something like that. Zinc is also huge for our white blood cells. It's been proven to shorten the time of colds. Now there are brands that you'll find like with your cough drops or cough syrup. Zicam is one, and I think Coldies is another one that have zinc in them. It can be especially helpful to have the swab that goes up your nose, especially before you go out into the world. I use ionic zinc, which is droppers, and I put it in my water. It doesn't taste very good and can make your stomach kind of queasy, so full cup of water if you're going to be doing that. And then vitamin D, getting out in the sun, but also taking a supplement. I don't honestly know much about elderberry or silver, but I've seen both of those being suggested for increasing your immunity, so you can check that out. Probiotics. So all this hand sanitizer, getting rid of the virus is also getting rid of our good bacteria. So it can be useful to both take probiotics, and if you buy one that needs to be refrigerated. Don't buy one off of the shelf. And then probiotic rich foods. So yogurt is an easy one to get as long as you can find one without sugar or really low in sugar. If you're lucky enough to have a brother-in-law that makes sauerkraut and kimchi, like I am, I'll try to have a quarter of a cup of that. Especially good with avocado, so try that. What else? Kefir. We really like kombucha around here, and there's lots of different flavors. Having that for me instead of a glass of wine is really satisfying. What else? Of course, breathing, deep breathing, which I think for me goes along with meditation. And then just increasing colorful foods, right? Fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts, limiting processed food. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions or any additional recommendations, you can email me or put them at the bottom of the video. And I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you soon.